လက်ရှိလည်းငွေဝင်
အဲ့လောက်ပတ်ဆက်ဒီများအောင်ဘယ်မှာတော့300
မရှိတော့ဘူးလေ
3.8 million euro ပါဘာလို့ရတုံးတာဒီတိုင်း
နေပဲစီပြောင်းနေလေမြမြလာပါလုံးမေကပြောင်းနေပြီပဲရင်ဝင်ခွန်နာနေလေအေးပြန်အောင်ချနေပြီနေပဲစီမလဲလုံးစေနိုင်ထုံးနေပြီဒီရမလာနေထိုင်ငါနေတကယ်ချောင်းနေပြီရင်တွေပါရီမောကောင်းနေချောင်းနေပြီငါနေတကယ်မောနေပြီကွာခေအိမ်ပြန်ရောက်လာပြီနေဘာကြောင့်လို့ပုံစံနေပြတ်နေပြီနေတကယ်ဆိုးနေပြီကွာဟေးငါတကယ်ချောင်းနေပြီနေတကယ်မလုံးလုံးလားနေဘယ်လိုလုပ်တိုင်းငါရင်ကွက်ပဲတော့oh so be that go me the you cool on live la yeah mamaနေပြီသူမြန်ပြန်ဆိုးမyeah mamaနေပြီချိန်ပြဆိုးမယ်မလားပြောင်းညနေကင်းလေးမသူပြဆိုးမယ်ပြောလိုက်ချိန်ကိုတော့ပြန်ရလို့ရရင်ကောင်းတော့ကောင်းလားနာရေကိုကြည့်ပြမချောင်းလိုက်အောင်ထိုးသွားမောလေးတော့မင်းကပေးမှမရှိတော့စကားထမ်းလည်းမနကကိုနာရီပြောင်းညနေကမှမဲလက်တွေကရှော့ချင်မီခက်ခါမင်းကပေးမှဖြစ်ပဲစီပြောင်းနေလာမလာမင်းကပြောင်းနေပြီနော်လာနေလေပြန်လာကြနေပြီနေပဲစီမလဲလို့စေနိုင်ထုံးနေပြီဒီရမလာနေထိုင်ငါနေတကယ်ချောင်းနေပြီရင်တွေပါရီမောကောင်းနေချောင်းနေပြီငါနေတကယ်မောနေပြီကွာကဲအိမ်ပြန်ရောက်လာပြီနေဘာကြောင့်လို့ပုံစံနေပြတ်နေပြီနေတကယ်ဆိုးနေပြီကွာ
PUBG 上来
，DJ
ကြတပတ်ကို4တန်းရဘယ်လိုလုပ်
တပတ်ကို4တန်းရတော့
တလားကို16
ပေါ့ပါ
တလားဒီကောင်းကြီးတလားမဘိုးရလို့ရှိရင်ဘာမှလုပ်ကြမှာတော့
တော်တော်လုံးဘာမှလုပ်စရာမရှိတော့အဲ့လိုစိတ်ရှိလို့လည်းငါတို့ကမရဘူးဖြစ်What a smoke?
Couldn't I out with me? No, Jay Galan call me. No, me like the net. Chit away. Me not a yacht to shop, navy. Me don't want me, I let him do my machine. Who me? Molari going my man. You just not chinny pian chinny, you just not chinny pian chinny, gone in my leg. Drill us out, drip pian chin. Machine come on, make a lot, navy. Cool on me, I be my low, I'm a sheet, Luna, I ain't my mention it all. I'm young, chinning up shit, navy. Don't get out, chip my eyes, I'm a sheet, Got it out, really out, to the 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 out. Got it out, don't be like me, 20 get on, I'm 20, let's say the time, they come on, they make you the dog. Oh, cool on a young baby. Now got the young call me.
တဲ့ PUBG လေးပြန်ဆော့ကြည့်လို့မယ် PC ကိုစေးကန်းပို့ပြီးသွားတဲ့နောက်မှာ PC ကဘာပြဿနာဖြစ်နေရလဲဆိုတော့ RAM ကတအားမြန်နေတာတဲ့အဲ့ဒါ RAM ကိုနှီးပြီးထားတယ်တဲ့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်လို့
You can move freely on Spawn Island while you wait to board the plane. I need a
လူကပါလားမသိတော်တော်စမှုပါပြီပါ error မရှိတော့ဘူး shit no error လောက်ဆိုတော့တော်တော်ကောင်းပါပါဘူးတယ်ကွာ
လိုက်တာ PC graphic ကတကယ်မိုက်ရနော်ခုနကတော့တော့ project
PC ရတော့သားဆော်တာ
တော့ပြီးစော်ရင်လာပါတယ်ရှိုင်းလေးတော့ဘာကိုမစော်ရရေးနေလဲစော်အားရမှု
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်မလို့ပါဘူးဒီကူးမှပဲနေပါလိမ့်စေ
ကြောက်ပါပြီနာပြီ လူရှိ
အေးငါ gas account နေဆိုတော့ဘောတွေရွယ်လာမသိပါ
တက်လာမယ်
ကိုကောင်ဝယ်မရကိုကောင် Facebook join မရကဲ crash လိုက်မလားဘာညာ where the fuck up ဘော crash လားမ crash လားသိကျင်တာအေးဟုတ်ကဲ့ crash ပြီးပါအောင်ဗျPUBG အစအနေတော့တော်တော်ပြန်ဆော့ရမယ်ပေါ့
အဲ့ဒီဘာတွေပေါ့ခေါင်းလုံးမြ PUBG ကဘလုံးမ
ဒီဘ
ပါ
က်သွားကြည့်ဒီဘက်မပါဘူးလား
ဒီကမပါဘူး
ဒီဘက်
gas account ကြီးနဲ့ဝင်လိုက်တာ
ဟုတ်လေ gas account ဒီဘက်ဆော့လို့ရမှာ
ဟိုတော့သူ fine နာကြီးတန်းဝင်တာ
ဒီဘက်နဲ့ပါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လူရမှာပါဘူး
တော့ပြီးထွက်လာဟာ
အဲ့ရ first time ခါတေးရ
ဒီစော်ရည်အဲ့လိုဒီပြောနေပါ
alright ပြ
ကောင်းတော့ဆွဲအောင်မဆွဲတာ
ပွဲလေးရ
ချင်းမီ
ဆော့
လူလာရှောင်းအာကြီးလား
အိုင်စတာပါပြီဒီပဲလေ
ရပါလားကြည့်မယ်လေ
ပြကျွန်တော်ဟိုကြည့်လို့မရဘူးအဲ့ပတ်နဲ့စပိုက်ပဲဟော
ကိုယ်စကရီထဲလိုက်
တဲ့တဲ့
ဟာချင်းက copyright မိတော့မှာပဲသူ့မေစကတ် PC ရဖြစ်နေတဲ့ပြဿနာဆန်းတယ် RAM တအားမြန်နေလို့တဲ့အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မို့ဆက်ကထက်နေတာတဲ့
အရင်ကောင်းနေလို့
အေးတအားကောင်းနေတာအခုအဆင်ပြေသွားပြီကျေးဇူးပဲလို့ကျွန်တော်ထင်တယ်ငါ RAM ကြီးကငါကို RAM ကြီးကဆောင်းကျန်းတော့
To go.
ဥတော့ error တက်နေတယ်လို့ free
5 seconds.
RAM နောက်ကို PC ကမလိုက်နိုင်ဖြစ်ဥတော့တော်တော်ကောင်းပါပြီပေါ့
Your pick. Try not to embarrass yourself.
အာ light city ပဲဆော့ရမယ်ထင်တယ်ဒီတိုင်းဆိုရင်တော့
လားစားရမစားသေး
မြင်ရ
10 seconds to go.
ယူသားဆုံးပေးမနေပေးပါလုံးနဲ့တွေ့နိုင်မှလဲငါလိုအပ်တဲ့ကဘာတစ်ခုကမင်းမဲဘာလို့ပါလဲတိုးတယ်
အဲ့လင်းလေးပြကြည့်ပါဟိုကြည့်နေ
လင်းလား
ဟုတ်ဟဲ့
ဟောမင်းယောဝေးဘာပွဲစားတာဘူးတော့မှာပဲ
အဲ့အရင်ပွဲကြီးလေ
ဒီပွဲ
ဒီကဟိုအတလက်တီကိုနဲ့ရီရဲ့ပွဲကြီးပဲ
ဘာဘူးမစားသေးဘူးလား
ကိုဒီဘက်မှာပွဲနေတော့ရောက်နေ
I'd get
Yeah,
ready.
yeah,
စားပြီးတော့စားတော့
都过来个几年，
ချုပ်ကုန်နော်
他手是阿莱维，
ဟိုနေ့ရေးထားရှိပါအော်ဒီမှာ so go let's go
那是讲么好，啊么好，手过来个，下来，下来，接下来，
ရအောင်ရေး
啊嘛，哎呀嘛，飞那啥的，离不了嘛，哎呀，好帅，好帅，都没说，
ဟောကီးဘုတ်တွေမောက်စီကဟောစောက်ကျင်းကပြတ်သွားပြန်ပြီငါလုံးမဘေဘီလေး
都是 logo，
It's almost
Logo
time for
later.
everybody to die.
စောက်ကျင်းတွေပြတ်နေပြီ
အပြန်ထွက်ပြီးတော့ပထမဆုံးလင့်ကပြန်ဝင်ပြီးတော့ပုံမှန်တော့ website ရအဲ့ရကျင်းနေတော့
ဒီမှာလား
အဲ့မှာပွဲချတယ်လို့
ဘာလို့ပြပြခံလာမှာခံလာ
ဒီပြန်လာကိုဘာလဲနိုင်ငံမှာမဟုတ်တာ
မဟုတ်ဘူး
ပြန်下来အဲ့ဆိုစီကိုအလိုက်ပြီးဟို space မချနဲ့
နော်နော်လေတော့ရောက်မရောက်လာပြီ
Hello, this is Gabe Newell.
ရောက်တော့ပြင်နေတာအားကြီးလို့
Double
ခဏ
kill.
တော့မကွာတိုက်ပတ်နေကွာတစ်ခါလေးရတယ်လိုင်းနာချာ
စောက်ကျင်းတော့ဖြတ်လို့မရဘူးလေ
ပတ်တယ်ကွာ
အပေါ်လင်းမှာရတယ် OAC
မောက်စ်ကတိုက်ပတ်တယ်မောက်စ်ကတိုက်ပတ်တယ်
ဟုတ်တယ်ပေါ်လင်း
Yeah.
ဟိုတော့လောက်တော့မရှိ
ဒီမှာလေ
ဘူး
အတပိတ်လိုက်ရမလားအဲ့ဒီ on နေတယ်
နည်းနည်းလေးတိုး
နည်းနည်းလေးပဲထားတယ်တော့ဆုံး
ရပြီလား
Fire on the scene.
Alu ade gaba ku ga meme.
Dyer's barrier has fallen.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Double kill.
ကျွန်တော် carry ခင်ဗျဟုတ်ကဲ့
Your middle tower is under attack.
ဒီကိုရတန်မိုးလေးချောင်းအောင်ပါ
Killing spree. Ownage. Dominator, I guess.
ကံကွာလီးပဲငါလည်းမစားရအောင် ငါလည်းမစားရဘူးကွာကဲဘောလုံးဝဲလေးချက်ရှိုးမယ်
Get kill.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
我呢？又能怎？
อ๋อคอมมานด์เนี่ยဟိုဟာဖြစ်တယ်ကွာคอมมานด์အခုမှတွေ့တယ်คอมมานด์ free နေရလားလို့ခွန်းคอมมานด์အခုမှတွေ့တယ်
Killing spree. A dominating.
ဟာငါလည်းကိန်းမရဘူးကွာလီးပဲငါဆောင်းပေါက်လာ
Your middle tower is being attacked.
Killing spree. Killing spree. Mega kill.
Dire has fortified its structure. Your top tower is being attacked.
Sorry, Sarah.
Yung tao ko. Baby niya. Oo.
我呢？又能怎？
Your middle tower is under siege.
Dominating, I guess.
Cái đó có mèo à, mà lúc mà sắp tới mình cho con sẽ để sao sau tới bao này. Sao sau tới bao này, maybe ngã chịu rồi lá nó game mà. Có cả hút người gì đó. လာတော့ကန့်မှာရဲ့ကန့်နေတဲ့ကိုမပါဘူးဖြစ်အောင်လုံးတော့ရကျေးဇူးပဲ
Your middle tower is under attack. If that's something you care about. The enemy's bottom tower has been destroyed.
Rồi cả đâu thôi giờ phú gần gì nữa xin nha Atleti cũng mà là đâu để tên là Porto này đó cũng đúng không lâu mà đây là ai rồi tu gì lâu của show mà có thật đấy ông làm gì còn nó như vậy phai nên ta mà rồi mà nay mình chiến kèm mà bảo không là pan này đi đó mà
မဟုတ်မဟုတ်မပြောနဲ့ပြောဟုတ်ပါဘူးဒီလို
Mega kill.
ဟိုရီယော chúc nó mộng nào đó ngồi xôm lại đúng rồi
có miễn mì sập ai mỹ quá
Because it looks like they're really falling for it. See you back here soon.
Killing spree. Double kill.
ngồi fan nào mấy sau 4 thế này sau 4 thế này bị bịa không về
Double kill.
I hope you weren't close with your middle tower.
nó được cho thằng nào mà bảo là sao penalty vào mà toa ấy luôn là
我到主啲啊得咗忙啊，對佢家嗰啲事真係啲嘢。
cái thể bị qua Atleti cũng ngã đi
Your tower is under siege.
nó tính qua thật đẹp cũng sẽ ya thằng đó nó tông linh thể bị vậy ngã đi dùng chi tha đấy Arsen này
Your middle tower has been destroyed. Your top tower is under siege.
ကောင်တွေကလည်းငါနားမှာပဲလာချ
Double kill.
Your top tower is under attack. There are towers out there.
What the fuck is it?
Your top tower is being attacked.
Ahí. Face line တဲ့မဖြစ်နိုင်ပါဘူးဗျာမေးလိုက်ပါတော့ဒါပေမဲ့တပွဲနိုင်တော့ထည့်ထားရတယ်ယိုလိုပေါ့ပြီးကြည့်ကြအဲ့ပွဲကိုစောင့်နေတာတခြားကင်းပြောင်းဆော့ပါလားစော့ကျင်တော့ဆော့မှာပေါ့ဘာဖြစ်လို့တော့အောင်လန်းကတော့ပေးလိုက်တော့မယ်
Your bottom tower is under siege. Radiant has fortified its structures. Your bottom tower is under siege.
Ngà fan này bí này điều khu rồi giờ cô bao sau toàn này bị sập lên à fuck quá vậy sao chuyện này
Dire structures have been fortified. Your bottom tower has been destroyed. The enemy's top tower has fallen. Well, that's probably the game. You win. Hand off the keyboard.
Who will carry you showing off? I don't think you must have done. Oh, me, over on the can't need it, so the game I don't look at it. I don't need it, I can't know any sheet of it. She got that on me. Oh, hello, my wow. It became a sire of our Manobo. ကားငားမှာလားအိမ်ကားနဲ့လားတဲ့အားရမင်းတို့မလိုက်ဘူးလားလိုက်မှာလားကားငားမှာရောက်ရေးဒါပေမဲ့လူကအရင်အများကြီးမရှိဘူးဖြစ်နေတယ်ငါတို့ကအသွားပဲကိုထူးကအသွားပဲသူတို့ကအပြန်နေခဲ့မှာတဲ့အဲ့ဒါတိုင်ပတ်နေလိုက်ခဲ့လိုက်မလားပြန်ကြောင်းအိုးခုတော့မပြောမလဲသူခွင်ပြောရတဲ့တရားနဲ့တွေ့နေပြီတပြင်းလေးမင်းမိနာမှာရှိုင်းနေလေသူဘာကြောင့်ပြောဖို့တိတ်တွေဝေနေလဲအာလီဝမ်းနေပလဲကိုယ်တွေ့ကြည့်လိုက်တော့ချစ်တာတစ်ခုတည်းပဲတေချာဆန်းစစ်ကြည့်မှာကိုချစ်သူလိုရင်ပြေရမလွယ်တဲ့ဘဝအာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာနာ
Your middle tower is being attacked.
အော်လေးပဲချိုးနေချိုးလိုက်ပါလား
好啦，哎呦哎呦。
那麦克那米表啊，给表啊，
လူလည်းအဲ့ရနေမဟုတ်လား
哎，这个不会记的，这底下看他们的，不会记。
တေးပြေအော်အကုန်ဖတ်ပြီးတော့ငါတယောက်တည်းကြံခဲ့တာလားမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာပတ်စံသူရင်းနှီးသူစောက်ဟိုဘယ်တော့အချိန်ယူရမလဲတဲ့မတီးဘူးလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့တော့တစ်နှစ်လောက်ရှိပြီတော့တိုင်ပတ်ကိုထပ်ပူနားလေလူတယောက်သွားမိလိုက်ပါကိုယ်တော့စိုင်ဖွင့်ဖို့တော်တော်စဉ်းစားနေရကိုချစ်သူလိုရင်ပြေရမလွယ်တဲ့ဝါဒီပဲပေးဖန်အောင်လို့ကိုမေကိုလိုးပဲတောက်လျှောက်ချလိုက်တာငါလူမသားတွေပြီးသွားငါ့အိုက်တမ်မထွက်လို့ဆိုပြီးတော့ခင်ရအောင်မယ်ငါလူမသားများစီဝိုင်းဘာမှမလုပ်တဲ့စရယ်မှာ2ယောက်လောက်တာဆိုတော့ရောင်းတာတော့ရောင်းရပါတယ်အဲ operation ကတိုင်ပတ် သူများတွေကြတော့သိရမလားရောင်းရဖို့တဲတန်လောက်ရတာကိုရီးယားရောင်းရဖို့တဲတန်မလောက်ရဘူးရောင်းပြီးသွားတဲ့ကိစ္စတွေကိုလိုက်ရှင်းရတော့ဆိုးတယ်ရှယ်ယာဝင်တာဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဟိုကိုနဲ့အတိတွေပါတွေပေါ့ကိုဘလေဆောင်းမှာ share ဝင်လို့လိုမျိုးသိရမလားကိုနဲ့သိတယ် business ကလည်းအသားကျပြီးသားကိုကဝင်ပြီးတော့ဘာညာအပေါ်ကနေအားချောင်ရုံလောက်ပဲဆိုရင်တော့ကောင်းပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဘာအရင် margin နဲ့တယ်ကိုတော့လုပ်ပြီးမှသိတယ် margin တအားနဲ့ဆိုတော့ fine အတန်ဘူးပေါ့
I hope you weren't close with your middle tower.
Teacher sunset jima go chitulo in lewa
Killing spree.
Your bottom tower is being attacked. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures have been fortified.
Oh yeah.
Double kill.
Trời, hú nè, cái đồ này hả?
There's no way he's not thanking you. And if he's not, he should be.
Trời, hú nè, tại cái nào là nó
I
nấu
will
chậu.
ignore your email number of kills.
Show me này đi.
I hope you weren't close with your middle tower. Radiant structures have been fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. I hope you weren't close with your middle tower. Your middle tower is being attacked.
Enough to lose? 如果呢？又能怎？如果呢？又能怎？
Ah yeah.
Double kill.
That's a delay into the outside.
Killing spree.
They
More than
won't
2
go.
kills, but less than 4 kills.
Your top tower is under siege.
ခုဝင်ကအစကိတ်တော့မပေါ့ရရင်တော့နည်းနည်းတိတ်မရရအောင် Thì đâu mà Bro, Facebook double နေတယ်က save လိုက်ပါလား broကောင်းလေဒိုးတယ်ဒီအရန်ကိုချခြင်းနေတာသူ့မိစကားအင်ဂျင်နဲ့
Killing spree.
Ha Đi đi là hả
Radiant structure has been fortified. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Fine. That's that. One on it, on it.
တော့9000ပြီးတယ်ပေါ့
စိတ်တော့မလို့တော့
900ကျော်ပြီလားတရားမ
တော့
ဆုံးလား
ဘိုးကနဲ့ဘယ်လောက်လဲဘိုးကတော့ဘယ်လိုဘိုးက
ဟောဂိုးဝိုင်းဆိုလို့အမအက်တလက်တီကိုဂိုးလာလားလို့လှည့်ကြည့်လိုက်တာတေရော
ပြောရည်လေထဲမှာခုံလာပြီးတော့
Radiant's
ခေါင်း
has
ဆောင်
been
တက်
carelessly murdered. Radiant's courier has fallen.
ဒီကောင်ကြီးကြောက်လေထဲမှာဆင်းရကြာရည်
Your middle tower is under siege.
လီးတယ်လောက်လုံးမှဖာဒီတလုံးပေါင်း
Your top tower is under
960
attack.
ဖြစ်
Your top tower has been destroyed. Your top tower is being attacked. Your top tower is under siege.
You were doing very well. I'm very proud of
အဲ့
you.
ဒါတိုင်ကွာအဲ့ဒါတိုင်လို့ရှိ Everett ကစောင်းဝဲနဲ့လိန်နေတာကွာလွတ်ကြီးတွေ
ကောင်းလိုက်တဲ့တာဘလို့ကွာ အကောင်ကြီးသွားစတန်နဲ့ယူပြီးတော့
ကပနေပေးလိုက်ပြီအာယူ
ဟာအကြီးကောင်တေးဥဆောင်ပြီးကွာ
Killing spree.
ဟမ်
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
They're unstoppable. Double kill.
The enemy's bottom barracks is being destroyed.
Double kill.
ဟေးပေးလိုက်တာလား
For a millennial, I'd say wicked
ပေး
sick.
လိုက်တယ်
ဟာ what a joke what a joke what a joke bro
Let's see what kind of
ဂိမ်းပေးလိုက်တာ
ourselves into.
ဟိုးတန်းနေအောင်ပါ Cái nhóm này lúc này rồi hốc vào là để hốc vào để ra.
Lì tania là lo mantedo.
Your middle tower is being attacked.
Cả ra lại mà đấy, quá mà cả đấy làm gì? Mobile Legend là PUBG là Mobile Legend rồi Telegram mà CHC8ZY luôn xả lại. Subscriber 4 သိန်း ဝင်ရှိ CHC8ZY လို့ရှာလိုက် subscriber 4,000 ဝယ်ရှိဆက် CHC8ZY cái nguyên qua mấy lúa à tiếng còn lúc chuyện gì đó rồi Evernice to Evernice phải lấy rồi mới đi cho nó tí là đủ đài mấy cái chơi mobile legend PUBG cộng đài vậy that's it bên này đi nè quá sao đượcเลยအဲ့ဒီမင်း4ယောက်လားမသိဘူးsubscriber 4,000 ဝယ်ရှိရယ်ကြည့်လိုက်ပေါ်မှာ subscriber ဘယ်နှသောင်းရှိရယ်နိုင်ထည့်တာလားတဲ့အနိုင်free game မှာတဲ့ graphic အမိုက်ဆုံးနဲ့တဲ့ free game ဆိုရင်တော့ကောင်းမှမထင်ပါဘူးဗျာဝဲဝင်းမိလို့ပဲသွားမှာဝဲဝင်းမိလည်းပုတ်ပြောနေဘာလို့ champion လေးကိုနှစ်ကြော့ကန်ဩအိမ်ဝင်းဝေးခွင့်ရှိတာဩအေးမှန်ပါဘာလို့မှလဲလို့ loser bracket တွေပါထားနေနဲ့ best of 1အိမ်ဝင်းဝေးခွင့်သွားဖြစ်နေတာပါနော်ကိစ္စတေးပြီ
bottom barracks has fallen.
Godlike.
The enemy's middle tower has been destroyed. The enemy's middle tower has been destroyed.
Ai à, lên lâu. Ah. Ah, divine food. Ah. Ah. Ah, ပြင်မှန်းလိုက်တာကွာတပွဲဆော့ရတာငါလုံးမအာတပွဲနိုင်တပွဲရှုံးဆိုတော့ဒီပွဲကတော့ကလန်နာကြတော့ရှုံးမဲ့အချိန်ပဲကွာဒိုတာအဲ့လောက်လွယ်တာလားတဲ့
အဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့နိုင်သွားပြီတူစီအသာဒီကိုပဲကြက်
Còn nó với bà lan các chị ạ con đóng nó được bị vào Con nào với bà với này relax cả mình biến như nè đôi đôi dòng mê em nhà để nhà dọa nè cái với lá rồi Alo hoa giờ pi lại à đấy.
Alright, ready to go to B?
Đi à.
Yeah, I did get one.
IUC ya mà.
Ready to go to B? Well, we got one player here. It's yeah.
မဖြစ်နိုင်တာလေဘို့ရဲ့ဘရိုတသက်လုံး RC RE Champion League ရတာမြင်ဘူးလို့လား ကြားကြဘူးလား
Fuzi and Stare with nothing to do.
G2
ကျိုးရတွေကမဖြစ်နိုင်တော့မဖြစ်တာဘို့ရဲ့
at this event just to see what they can be, and this is such a good first look. I think we're going to want to see more. I'm hoping this is going to be consistent throughout the event, because G2 is a team that I've pointed out and I've said to myself, this team can beat Vitality come the major if they show improvements, if this lineup falls into place the way it should. And this is a great sign that it's starting to come together.
Well, starting to come together as this retake. Stare out of bullets. He goes down. Supplies runs away, trying to get in a position to win this round and stay alive long enough to run up that clock. But Fuzi's got the kill. Goes back to that.
စမ်းပါရဆိုတော့မနိုင်ရင်ဟိအောင်မင်းတို့စပွန်ဆာကြီးတော့ပြီလားရင်ဘက်မှာလည်း kit ပခုံးမှာလည်း kit နည်းတော့ kit ကြီးမှမဟုတ်လား
Uva.
kit ကြီးပါဟုတ်
Hello?
Retake
Uva.
end up being a 3-4.
I'm busy.
Aim again. again, being shown.
Yeah, but shout out to Hooksy. Look at those assists in the kill feed. Lovely flashbang to activate Stare. All right, well, drop ball. You still don't get the sense that G2 is going to lose this one, let it slip anytime soon, but certainly should have been, feels like it should have been over.
ဝဲလောက်တော့ထပ်ဆောက်လို့ရအောင်မထင်နဲ့ကွာ
But a great steal away from Hooksy and Stare on the retake. It's their third and final timeout used. G2's first timeout. Six more chances to close out the map and series. Round 19. So full sets of rifles for the Astrala side. Finally, they get replenished with all the utility you could ask for. 3 kits are in play. They've got the money low at least for G2, so this is a great breaking point. Like, yeah, you might have kind of stolen that round away and feels like G2 lost it more than you wanted, but at the same time, take it, because now you can run with that.
Stare running away. Retreating back into the A bomb site. A heavy guard who gets swung on here by Yabby. And Nert's taking a sprinkle of damage to the smoke. Can't reply.
Ooh, that would have been a great fight to win. Nert's trying to create all the space, but the follow-ups for G2 have been just as dangerous sometimes, and Madison a really good position. Steps out into the open, somehow wins that on Fozy.
Yeah, keeps the gun out as well, ready for the second fight. Couldn't win against Hunter, will do so. Hunter and Senpai is now a 2v3 to try and win this. Limited time, and Hooksy is already in front of the truck. He's in that common corner. Will Hunter clear it? Moving up to the truck. Yabby's there. Hooksy gets the first few shots off. That'll end up being a win for Hooksy and for Astralis, because Senpai has to back away. Not enough time to do anything about this round.
Okay, well, this half is playing out just the way Rugger kind of mentioned at the start of it, right? Remember when he's just like, yeah, T-side, well, you know, you can get bogged down. You know, this can be a tough side for them. So keep it up. They've kept up the hope, and they haven't quit, to be fair. That's Astralis have been fighting back to get into this game, fighting for a foothold in this game this whole time. So good determination here. That's a solid round victory. Money's in an awkward place for the G2 side of things. There's a chance Astralis can close the gap even further. So the saved op on Senpai from the previous round. Outside of that, it's just pistols.
7 to 8.
Stare. That's a good quick lineup, because you take the AWP away straight away. Hunter picks it up, but it's also gone. Stare. He's just running forward, killing everybody. Maybe goes a little bit too far. Mattis gets rid of them eventually.
I'm Sarah Loyal being yellow. I chose.
Yeah, no,
the way they end as a bit another one. Load down.
There's no way he planned that.
It was
right. There's no way he planned that.
I told you, nothing Heavy God does can be wrong.
I refuse.
That way.
Why is he such a badass today?
Oh, it's so sick.
Oh my god.
He's running long. 35 seconds. Still sprinting. Goes quiet now. Yabby peeking. Heavy God spots him. Time is the problem. And he's got the kill on Yabby. Hooksy's up next. Utility will delay, and so that should be it.
It's a bad peek though from Yabby. That's a death you shouldn't be taking. Yeah, Yabby got no chance of winning the round, but didn't need to be in a situation where you're rebind. Not the biggest deal in the world. We're going to move on to the next round. 12-8. Astralis is 4 rounds back. Here's the opening from Stair. His triple kill takes down the AWP as well. Gets a little rough after this fact. Mattis with 1. Second kill is going to be found later on. Yeah, a little bit angry perhaps that he kept pushing. Thought maybe it was entirely clear. 12-8.
ပြောင်းရေး rule ကနှစ်ကောင်နဲ့ what the fuck
You're at that point where it's like we've had our fun, you know? We've played with our food enough. Now the food's punching back.
Yeah.
authorize မလုပ်ရင်ဘာလို့ authorize လုပ်ပါမှာ
Toss it away. And Heavy God straight up through short.
Oh my god.
Oh, back turn. It's a tough kill to try and get here. He goes back though, Yabby, and wanted to fight. A lot of damage done to Yabby, but
တိတ်အချုပ်ကြီးတယ်မဟုတ်
When you win, you know, none of our young.
Remove Heavy God and release a great
ငါရင်တော့9ကောင်တော့ရ
And now what do you do if you're G2?
Ooh, needed that kill.
Come on, get away.
Yeah, Hunter, you're next.
Go Lando, go
Got
Lando.
1, you finally clean up the low HP player, but at what cost?
Still 2v3. I mean, you got minute 10 on the clock, and Nerds could be the release valve, right? He could move up through the bathrooms and try and find some success towards this A site. Smoke is up for the time being. You're going to go into a Fuzi AWP. If he misses, he won't. So we're all good. He's got that kill on Nerds. Really silence any opportunity.
He's ready.
I think you still go die, go get that bonus money, but this is, okay. G2's in a bit of a situation here. Sunpia's going to start moving forward. Fozy missed shot. Shouldn't be in a situation to be given a fight of any kind, but he is. AWP goes down. Hooksy on the flank. Stair playing at the stairs.
And Hooksy around the back cleans him up. Sunpia's knocked over. And that'll end up being a comfortable enough round victory towards the end from Flawless. So 12-9, a lot more respectable already.
ရှိဝဲလေ73-5ချက်ချင်းဥပါပြီ။ဥရှုံးမကြည့်လိုက်
This one into overtime.
နောက်တော့ယူမယူရင်ဥရှုံး
Yeah, but it actually seems possible now.
Yeah, it didn't feel possible.
You know,
earlier.
yeah. Like I wouldn't have even entertained the thought like 5 rounds ago. But now I'm sitting here and it's like, all right, well, the game has changed quite a bit. G2 hitting the same wall that Astralis was stuck at for the entire first half. And Astralis within striking distance now. 3 chances remain for G2 to take this victory on this map and series. Dominant on Dust 2. Dominant here on Overpass for what, like 14 rounds total? But now they're dropping the ball at the tail end of the map. And Hooksy and his boys are taking complete advantage of it. Four rounds in a row for Astralis' CT side.
Taking the D-goals for a spin. Heavy God having a look down into the tunnel, into the monster. Not spotting anything just yet. This really should be a 10th for Astralis. Got Fuzi waiting for that connected peak to eventually round, and he'll find success on Nerds first. That does free up G2 realizing the AWP shots running out. There's a second they can move forward and take a little bit more space towards bathrooms as Fuzi is resetting. But there is a world in which Fuzi just picks them apart one by one as they move towards him.
Gonna pop again through this smoke, this time with a flashbang. He gets blinded, actually. He's in some trouble. Yeah, he is. Sunpias brings him down. Oh, and another one from Heavy God, but Stair can save the day.
He could, but now he's been spotted as well, so they turn their attentions towards Stair. The tag is landed, 28 HP left, and this could be a disaster. To lose it.
I'm so
Stars are starting to come back into the game, but with pistols, they overwhelm the AWPer. They get into the site. The Deagle dies inside a bank. It's Heavy God gone, but Sunpias is standing up. And now Stair left They were getting wrapped on as well. Hunter to close it. He's the man to do it. The clock to the back. And
No, we
G2
are.
to the 2-0
Oh
win
my
over
gosh.
Astralis. It was dominant for most part on Overpass. A little bit of a comeback from Astralis, but it's not
Cú
enough
ông
to
xuống
leave
là
with a
cái sự.
positive feeling.
G2 rolled through. The 2-0 confirmed. Nicely done as well. Looking strong in a way that we were hoping they just might come in here into forward.
Yeah, realizing some of the potential that Moses saw in them, that I saw in them, that, you know, on paper, this team's got a lot of weapons that can do big things, but it's about lining it all up, and we saw that on Dust 2, Overpass. I thought there was a good chance that Stratos could force the third, and yeah, there was just never a moment there. I mean, yeah, nice little comeback there, I suppose, at the end to make it respectable, but really G2 seemed in control. Even the rounds they were losing in the second half, they were doing a lot of damage and keeping it close.
Yeah, we'll touch on them just briefly for Astralis, right? This is a pretty disappointing one for them. Not necessarily just that they lose, but the fact that they just never really looked in it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, right? I mean, other than kind of you called it a cosmetic comeback there in the second half on the CT side, kind of what happens on Overpass, right? I mean, a very CT-sided map, you know, that's where you're going to get the bulk of your rounds, and Astralis just got off to too cold of a start in the first half and really give themselves enough room to breathe to be able to make that comeback out.
And now the reality is we know they've gone down to lower bracket. Based on what we saw from Foot with Julio, that's not a comfortable place to be. That could be darn right dangerous. But the guy who's here in the upper joining us on the desk or standing space that we are, Hunter coming on in. Hunter, nice win today. How did that one feel?
It felt good, obviously, because one win is the playoffs, so we are already in playoffs, and I'm really happy because of that. And I am more happier with the way we played today and what we showed.
For me, would just be how difficult has it been, you know, embedding a new player like Nurch while yourself not being able to be at Rio and limited practice, I'd imagine, you know, how has it been to try to get the team ready for an event like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's been hard.
ကဲခုဆိုရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့တမောင်းကတော့ကျိုးလို့တော့တွားခဲ့ပြီပဲဖြစ်တယ်ခင်ဗျာအားကြီးပွဲပဲကြည့်ရတော့မှာပေါ့ဒါဆိုရင်တော့ဟောပနတီပေးလိုက်ပနတီလေးဘယ်လိုပေးလိုက်ရလဲပြန်ပြပါအောင်
cái stream nhiều hoa lâu rồi.
အေးပေါင်းမိအောက်ကိုရှော့ပေါင်းမိconfidence က so high မျက်ကြခေါင်းမိုးချိုးပလိုက်ပူစီထားတဲ့လုံနေနဲ့ရန်ခန်းဒီထုတ်ပြီးဆိုပလိုက်စောက်ယူမထားနဲ့ငိမ့်နေထူပမ်းရှိတဲ့ပြဿနာအဘက်ကိုပဲပတ်ပေါင်းမိအောက်ကိုရှော့ပြီးတော့တောက်တဲ့ကြအားချေတယ်ဒီစော်လေးတွေက vibe ရှိတယ်အားလုံးငါမှလာနေ
မေပြောရင်တလမရပြောရင်တညအေးညပဲပြောတာပေါ့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Everestly သွင်းလိုက်မလားဒီကို free ကောင်းတယ်ဟမ်နည်းဝေး
အိုးဟာ
နေလေကိုတော့မမီဘူးရှုတော့တက်ဖြစ်ကိုရတာ
နည်းနည်းနော်
ဘောတော့အရင်မကဖွာလေပါ
အဲ့ဒါဒီကိုတကိုးတော့သွင်းမှဖြစ်မယ်
Street, take a left on 3rd Street, go another 3 blocks, take a right on FU Street, and go all the way down to the end, till the dead end. And that's where the line begins. Hey Doc, I have 15,000 kills and I'm platinum 2 right now.
ဒီကိစ္စကကျွန်တော်တို့ PC gamer တွေနဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်
အေး
ဟုတ်တယ်
ကိုလိုက်
ဟုတ်
တော့
တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဖုံးဟာတက်တိတ်
哦，这一个拿的瓜，
ဖုံး nice ဟာဟာ
不累嘞，
ဟာဘလို့ကန်ချတာလေလူကြီးကိုကွာဟိုကောင်တဲလာတာအမှန်ဖုံးဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့မှာဘောင်းနဲ့တက်တက်ကြီးကွာသူ့မေစကနောက်တော့6ထောင်နဲ့ထိသွားလားမသိတွင်းညင်နေတာဟေးရော့အလားစားများတယ်နည်းနည်းများတယ်ကော်နာထက်ကန်
哎，可能老的到你米类不鱼，都比别的偏个。
ဟိုကောင်လက်မောင်းနဲ့ထိသွားတာဟွာသေးလားဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်လားလက်ကြီးနဲ့ထိသွားလားလက်နဲ့ထိသွားလားဟေးโอเคငါမတွေ့ဘူးတဲ့ငါမတွေ့ဘူးလို့ပြောလားငါတွေ့ရလို့ပြောလားโอเคစိတ်ကိုလျှော့တာဟုတ်ပြီစိတ်ကိုလျှော့တာတဲ့ငါတွေ့တယ်တဲ့အေးဟုတ်တယ်လက်ကြီးနဲ့ရိုက်ချတာရောင်လက်ကြီးနဲ့ရိုက်ချတာ
လက်ကြီးနဲ့
အမလက်ကြီးနဲ့ရိုက်ချတာဟုတ်တယ်လက်ကိုနောက်မပြစ်ထားဘူးလက်ကြီးနဲ့ပန်းနဒီ let's go ဟုတ်တယ်စိတ်ကိုလျှော့တာညီကိုတို့စိတ်ကိုလျှော့တာမင်းတို့လည်းငါတစ်လုံးပေးထားတယ်တဲ့မင်းတို့လည်းတစ်လုံးတော့ပြန်ပေးသင့်တယ်တဲ့ဟုတ်လားတဲ့ဟုတ်လားငါပြောတာတဲ့မင်းတို့တဲ့ fair play တဲ့
တကြည့်တိုက်ဒီလုံးတော့ဟုတ်တယ်ပနယ်ဒီနော်
ဗီယာသွားကြည့်ပြီဟုတ်တယ်ရိုက်ချတာလက်ကြီးနဲ့ရိုက်ချတာလက်ကြီးနဲ့အောက်ကိုရိုက်ချတာအဲ့ဒါနောက်ကိုဝင်သွားပြီဟေးဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါနောက်ကိုဝင်ရမယ်အလုံးလက်ကြီးနဲ့ရိုက်ချတာဟေး
ဟုတ်တယ်ပနယ်ဒီ
ပြီးကြည့် yes ဒါပဲပြောပြနေ
ဘယ်မှာပြောပြဘယ်ပြစ်
ကိုပြစ်တယ်
အဲ့ဆော်ဘောငါကန်တာမဝေဘူးလက်ကြီးတဲ့သွားရိုက်ချတာ
ချန်ပီယံလိမှာနောက်ကိုသွင်းတာနောက်ကိုသလုံးဟိုဟာဖြစ်နေ
ဘယ်နဲ့တော့ဖြစ်
မနေ့ကလေဟိုနော်ဘိုင်ယန်တို့ပနယ်ဒီအရင်စရဒါပေမဲ့တော့ချောက်ဖြစ်နှစ်ဖက်လုံးပနယ်ဒီရဘိုးသွင်းချက်တွေကျွတ်စေ
တော့တွင်းနိုင်လေတော့ကြည့်လို့ကောင်းတယ်ဆိုတော့တော့ highlight ကြည့်တာတော့မိုက်တယ်
Okay let's go ဘောင်းဝိုင်းလေးဆိုရင်တော့ကြီးကောင်းပါပြီကွာအဲ့ဒါဒီကိုတောက်လျှောက်ဖိနေတာဟိုကပန်နယ်တီသွားပေးလိုက်တာ nice မြင်တော့မမြင်အောင်ကွာဒီဘလူးဖမ်းမလဲအဲ့ဒါ
အားရကဲကောင်ကောင်းတယ်ပြောတာ
ငါတို့တော့မမြင်ရတာကိုးသမားတွေဘလို့မြင်မလဲကဲလောက်ပါအောင်အက်တလက်တီကိုတလုံးမယ်ဟုတ်လား
ဦးဆိုင်လေးပါဘောလုံးဝဲကြည့်နေပါပြီအားလုံးမှာဆောက်နေပြီလေ
မနေ့ကပွဲဆိုရှားလေးကတော်ကြည့်လို့ပေါ့မနေ့က
ကဲလောင်းသားဝါသနာရှင်ညီကိုမောင်နှမမှာခင်ဗျာ
ဟိုဘာလို့လဲ
ဟိုကောင်ညာဘက်ပြစ်ဘူးကောင်ညာဘက်ဟာလာတော့ဟိုကောင်ညာဘက်ကိုကဲမင်းထင်းနေဘလူးတော့မထင်တယ် profile အာဆင်နယ်ဖန်ရောက်မထင်
သိမတယ်အာကြီးကနောက်ပိုင်းကလည်းရင်းတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးဒီကောင်ကြီးကမျိုးကော်နာမှာတွင်တတ်တာ
ထူးထူးဆန်းဆန်းဖြစ်မနေပါနဲ့ငါတို့လောက်တာမထူးဆန်းလေးလာမှုကအားနေနေတော့မင်းတို့ဒါကထူးဆန်းဆန်းထူးဆန်းတော့ထူးနဲ့ဆန်းနေဖြစ်ကုန်ရောမင်းမလာနာမလဲတော့ဘာလို့ကိုပြစ်ပုံချ that's how we dance
ခိုင်ဟာဘက်ပိုင်းတော့လည်းဖြစ်ရောဂရကြီးอ่ะစော်ဘိုးကြီးဟောကိုနေရကြည့်ပဲညူကာစင်နဲ့ပွင့်တော့မင်းအလုပ်ကြီးကွာအဲ့ဒါကိုပေးရယူမင်းနဲ့တိုင်းလူကြီးပေးချလိုက်
အဲ့ဘောတော့ရှိရဲရောကစား ငါမြင်နေဟာကိုဆိုင်ဟိုမှာစပြီ
မစားတာဘယ်မှတ်တွေလဲကွာအနုပဲရယ်အန်ရှန်တက်စတူရယ်ဟာမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူးထင်တယ်
အေးဟိုအာရစမားလေ
အက်တလက်တီကိုလေးပဲထပ်ထဲလိုက်ရင်ကောင်းမလားမသိဘူး3.8ရှုံတာကတ်တော့အက်တလက်တီကိုကတော်ကြီးထဲတာအဲ့ရှင်နေပြီတဲ့တူတူပဲ bro
ဟ
အဲ့ဒီကဘာလို့ပိတ်ဆော့မှာတော့1-1ကြီး
Frozen IG ရဲ့ဟော Twitch က IG ရဲ့
And Jacob hasn't yet got that info. He's missed the timing awfully close. Makazi might announce with a Molotov. Jacob doesn't know.
Bayern Munich နဲ့ PSG နဲ့ဆို PSG ကတက်သွားတာပေါ့အဲ့လိုလား final တက်သွားတာမဟုတ်ထပ်ကန်ရအောင်
Bayern ကိုမှကန်
အဲ့လိုနောက်ဆုံး၄သင်းက Bayern Munich ရဲ့ PSG ရဲ့ Atletico Madrid ရဲ့ Arsenal ရဲ့အဲ့လိုလား
ဟုတ်တယ်
Real တို့ဘာကာတို့ကဘယ်ရောက်อ่ะ
ပြုတ်သွားပြီ Atletico က Real Atletico ဘာကောင်းလဲအဲ့ဟို Bayern PS Bayern ဟို Real ပြုတ်အားရဒီစေးရောက်တယ်ဆိုဒီကောတွေးရကောင်းတယ်အဲ့လိုကျဲတဲ့ကောင်လည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးဒီတက်
ဒီဘက်ကရူကတော်တော်ချောင်းရတာ
အားကြီးပဲကချောင်း
ချောင်းဒါပေမဲ့ဘာကာကလည်းပြုတ်သွားတာ
Nice
ဟောတိုက်ကြည့်သွားတာလေ
Don't need to give him a thing. Peek off Alexis.
တကယ်ကြည့်ရမှာ
ဟောဝင်ဝိုင်းအောင်ထင်နေတာကြီး
with a smile on their face.
Was kind of a good
why you say
they didn't fall for the fake and they
တိုက်ကြည့်သွားတာ
over.
ဝင်လိုက်ရမှာ
guys
ဟုတ်
that came over weren't all able to be useful at the same time.
ဟောင်းနေ
Rotator spots, so no one got committed. And you
အ
could see
တောင်းနဲ့တိုင်ထိသွားတာကြီး
in a crossfire position to really take that first frag, distract them, slow down, to a point.
အင်းကွာဂိုးကြီးကျေကြီးကိုမှမင်းတိုင်ထိအောင်ကန်တာတဲ့အာ
pistol rounds, he can be excellent. So at least as a team that's calling, and that's something we're looking for, FaZe make the right move. They don't fall for what Na'Vi have for them, which speaks to the prep. They're the ones who come in prepared for Anubis, but Na'Vi can already play the map, obviously.
Yeah, it's a map at least where you're going to get a lot of freedom to make your moves, right? A little more. I think this map comes down to being random at times on CT side, right? Knowing whether the whole map is quiet, we've lost mid. Do we push B? Do we push A? Do we take water? And you know, without full info, you're kind of wandering into the unknown. There is it an empty position and you can fall flank, or is the whole team waiting?
Go down here. Go down here.
At least make the right move in that pistol, but it's not easy to take.
အဲ့ဒါကဖက်ကွန်ရောက်သွားပြီ
Go in the second.
It does make it unfun to try to get information back. You always
ဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဂိုးရတန်းထဲတာ shit ဝင်ငနီးပဲနည်းနည်းသွားလို့
Speaking of, they do have a stack here on A.
ဖက်ကန်
I always prefer one guy on the other side, just because if you're gonna have a better feeling of when to commit if you know the other side's open. Right now they've got no audio at all. Since Valentine's Day. Wow.
Sắp ba lục kè nào qua lục mê
Just kidding, there might be a little bit of love lost.
Thái còn gặp tới chỗ chả ấy lực mà nào ấy
là nào mà nó sao con này thì cũng yêu mà tay bảo à nó trâu con nào được vậy con kia với game này mẹ hay
Flash ready. Don't want to go too soon. And actually, Na'Vi pull back, leaving just Alexi in there.
mày em phổ long nguy à chứ gì
Quiet, too quiet. Flood into middle.
Rồi Siri mà chế này rồi còn này tayอยู่แต่เช้ารีบtayอยู่เฮ้ยtay là cái gì là vềแต่เช้ารีnhiều à rồi thì phải bắt đấy khỏi rồi thì làm như vậy mày là nó là không lấy nó vào chỉ là mày mới upload đấy vậy cô đi video nó phiền con mà
You can pull it out today.
Yeah, all right.
You're approved. The leash is off.
All right. Well, farm session here for Imma and the 2-0 start. And all Na'Vi are hoping is that they can just get into a nice rhythm on a map that they know. It's always a risk to bring out a new map, no matter how much you prepped it or whatever. Once you play in the official, it's always that Mike Tyson quote. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face, and sometimes that's what can happen. Absolutely. But I do love the immediate, just like we've got something new for you, considering we're coming in with a new team, and we didn't have much time to prepare for this.
FaZe going for the Furia buy. Despite full eco second round, they get MP9 and armor. I like it when teams do this. It feels like a good map for it as well. Na'Vi expecting rifles.
This is the Aurora buy for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they love those MP9s as well.
I feel like Fallen did it first.
He was around first, so.
Or maybe it was Art. I don't know how long this is, how old it is.
Okay. See, that would also add up for sure. Man, but once again, just like fog of war over on the A side. Absolutely no information on half the map here for FaZe.
CS က Navi 2Z
How likely is it that the full exec comes where
Navi 2Z မနိုင်နိုင်ဘူး FaZe တပွဲတောင်Arsenal ခြေထဲရောက်သွားပြီ
without getting some information first.
It's not a blind exec team. And they are going to go middle, so avoiding the worry for now. FaZe with flash set up a B, Navi putting on his A side. You'll see that bomb is going back, so as long as FaZe don't
အခုကြည့်နေ CS2 ပါ
with all this util on the other side of the map, the bomb is coming their way.
Yeah, they are trying to throw a fake to get them to rotate the wide side around, but the split is coming in the right direction, so this could be a golden call here for FaZe Clan. Again, not often that you see Navi make a mistake in this situation, but absolutely these MP9s will hurt.
Yeah, they're going to shred pretty quickly. Smoke comes down. Frozen waits for his time to strike, and that's actually a team flash that makes things very uncomfortable. But for who? 15 seconds here, Navi. Are you going to get this bomb down or not? Trades go quick, but not quick enough. Chased down by the MP9. Ema saves the round. He has bailed them out, and it's into the 1v1. Full stick. Wonderful puts it in. Netu taking his timing, and the swing from Wonderful secures that for Navi into the entirety of FaZe. Go Navi, and they come out with the round.
Not gonna lie, still very impressed that FaZe pull out the stack. They commit to it. They're right that Navi are gonna work the map, but not go in for a scout at all, and nearly coming away with a round. Even though they don't win it with these 5 players, they don't have the best guns in the world. So
FaZe ကဟောမပေါအောင်တော့ကိုရှာမိကြမပေါအောင်တော့
second kill, I think it is over.
အဲ့ဘလော့ကြည့်ဝင်လာ
Doesn't even get planted. Very fine margins in this situation.
And just the swing in the 1v1 as well.
Yeah.
Love to see that from Wonderful. He has definitely been renewed in this recent rise for Navi. He's going to bring you off quick into A main, knowing Brokey's definitely got his in this round. It's a costly bit of damage though. Molly HE puts him down low. Brokey in middle waiting. And this is what FaZe waited for. Full buy round with all the trimmings, and Brokey gets headshot by the captain of Navi to kick it off.
Just a touch risky. I mean, it's the perfect approach side there from Alexi B. Just the right amount of suspicion. And even though that last round was close, it doesn't mean just because they upgrade their weapons that they'll suddenly win.
Pressure keeps Jacob honest. RV 1A main, but FaZe waiting in the smoke. There's only one player here. 2 kills feels impossible, but he's going to cut them off.
Yeah, this might not be that bad.
Oh, no way. A lot of players running. They go deep. FaZe move in, but there's a second player cleared after the fact. Wonderful taking down... So this is Navi onto a dominant start to this map. T-side Anubis always... Navi reveling in that fact.
Man, trying to phase that smoke on. Hey, they're already playing. You can already see how they're playing different. Like they're doing some stuff that I feel like, and you know what? It is a new roster, and I think in the spirit of Kerrigan, he's somebody who, if he brought someone new into the team, he would adapt that team to that player. I mean, even when, and I don't know if this is a good example, but you remember, was it the Cato run with JKS?
Yeah.
Where they made him into an entry fragger out of nowhere, and it was perfect.
He had to play for Rops and for Rain.
Yeah, that was crazy, but it ended up working, and he kind of made a brand new team with a week's notice.
Real ones remember Croman.
Yeah, man, big time. But where is he now? Where we need the update.
Hit the top and retired. Went out on a high. Bell rings, we're back in. You know, we're talking stand-ins. There's also...
NKJ.
Exactly, new coach for FaZe. Bringing bubbly leadership.
Bubbly leadership.
Which is is that an oxymoron?
I think, I mean, it could mean happy. It could mean fun.
Vibes.
Vibes, yeah. Okay.
But also a captain. We'll
ပြ
see
တ်တယ်
what, you know, there's a lot to
ကဲအတလက်ဒီကိုရေးတွင်းထည့်လိုက်မလား
coach in this team right now.
Yeah.
Not starting off easy. Navi, oh, they're confident now. They're just going for the straight up Hail Mary into this B site.
Gotta appreciate the tempo.
ခရီးအိတ်သွားရောအိတ်သွားရောလို့ပဲ
Op is ready to do some damage. Jacob won't be. Oh, I was saying ready for this.
Ooh.
Damn, he definitely is.
And he saw the orb as well. No need for repeat.
ပြင်ပြီးတော့ပြီ
Upgrade.
ကြာရသေးတယ်ဟိုဘက်ကိုပေးရတယ်တာတာရာလေးပဲညာတောင်မန်လေးရဲ့နေရာနေပြီးတော့ Atlantico Metric
Finally, Navi are back in the conversation.
And this is
နောက်နဲ့ပြန်ပေးထားပြီး
this is the kind of thing
ချန်ပီယံလိမှာပနတီနှလုံးနဲ့နှစ်ကိုကြီးရတော့စင်ပြေဘူးနော်
Huge recovery now. And Frozen can't get to these guns just yet. He's gonna have to take a couple extra seconds.
This is where you'd love the old hole in middle. Netu has no idea. They could be in the A site right now. FaZe opt to gamble. Na'Vi wait out the mid smoke. Grouped. All three players is the right answer here for Na'Vi. Able to just trade out onto the lesser weapons. Still no guns retrieved.
Yeah, you literally could not put them in a better mid-round spot. Totally blind to FaZe at the moment, who have to guess.
And by the time they know that bomb is going to be down, there's no kit, there's no util, there's no hope here for FaZe.
Yeah, that's a very strong call. And then they can leave the op to start to roam around. Netio can't just peek all of a sudden.
Just look how
Hey,
much
don't
space
man.
on
Bye-bye, bro.
Even made a step. Netu locked out by that smoke. And this kill should just guarantee it. Only a leg, but I think FaZe should walk away. There are guns to take on that B site.
It looks like Brokey's going to wrap around. Maybe they don't want to exit through CT, and they could just get a full punish here. Best case.
ခရင်းနေကောင်းလားတဲ့ကောင်းပါလေဗျာ
You exit if you were Na'Vi.
Not a main.
Not a
တော်တော်ပြည့်တယ်
Over just saving those guaranteed guns, but playing for the long game. They get these kills, it's worth it, but Na'Vi give them nothing. And so 2 AKs down on that B bomb site, none retrieved by FaZe.
Man, just coming right into the event with a ton of discipline. Everything's perfect. So
Throw
far.
the yo,
Again,
legit.
a great. This is after Jacob gets 2. This is a 3v5 recovery.
Yeah.
They had to do it with utility to make sure they got this kill. They have a lurk in place. So it's not actually just a full court press. onto that one site. Options open. Good funnel vision. I mean, this is a very strong looking Na'Vi.
没积累什么，哎呦，不如高，不如
ဟိုရှီယာကို
အား
ကြ
ကော
ည့်
င်း
မ
တာ
ယ်
It's sort of like,
ဒီ
well,
ပဲ
the map
Lovely
makes it
lemma
big,
bjao.
but also this was kind of like the best case for Na'Vi. They're kind of playing their best Anubis.
Oops. Brokey more passive.
ကျန်
just
ဒါမှမဟုတ်ဘူးလားလီဟိုမှာလူကတေးတော့မှလားမသိ
And again, contact for Na'Vi, but they do have a flash. Will that catch Brokey's position? Molly is great timing, and Na'Vi called a cancel. Not looking to be cut off from the rest of their team. Twists ready to swing on Brokey's contact. This could be a bit messy now for Na'Vi, but
perfect
great flash. Brokey's off. Twist committed in middle, nowhere to go, and full blind as well. That's a nice kill for Brokey, but it could just be smoked off. Na'Vi don't have to commit here. Water is open. If they want to change their mind to go back to that B bomb site, and it looks like they will. Yuma lurking B
哎，
main.
姑娘了，别来
He's
着
on
嘛，
the
第
move.
一。
If this lurk plays now, might just be cut off entirely.
Kind of hoping for some heavy mid presence, but instead
Full
it's a
on.
position where Alexi's going to slow it down. So they need to come hunt him. And
应该不要
that's nice.
那扫波了，就
The
是
smoke
玻璃
is
啊，
not
玻璃
exactly
比
what
那
they're
个
trying to go
那个。
5 မိနစ်ပဲကျန်တော့တယ်
Na'Vi should, FaZe should know
အဲ
exactly where they're
အဲ
ending.
မထီဘူးလေမထီဘူးလေမထီဘူးလေဟာ
Still retake on this site
သူက
though.
သူပြစ်လဲတာလေ
Only one kid, it's on Frozen. All will be coming in from CT together.
我我几枚，
Full op, I feel like, is the most
我
important
几
part
枚
of the round. They're low on
多
numbers.
少多
So you'd rather be the T's in the post plant.
Got a trade bit.
这一公我这一件了，有的这。
ဝင်ရမယ်လုံးတွေအများကြီးပဲဟမ်
应该改啊，我们现在。
First in, bit
ဟုတ်
traded,
ပြော
wonderful.
တယောက်သေးကျန်
Trying to sing from backside, and Ema follows up.
ခုတ်လိုက်တော့ငါလုံးမှန်
好感呀，我没好，
And Na'Vi are running away.
考我玻璃干
So
干
smart in the way that they're
一
moving
个。
around the map. And
哎，我
even
也
FaZe
把
making
没
a
这
mid
个，
round here to pick off
我
Alexi Deep.
我我弄我
Out
白
of
我
that,
这
still
个
a。little bit cloudy as to like where the site's going to be hit. They've
I
seen a
thought
couple of
today
rounds
ever
in there.
acquired
They
it.
know that Navi are coming in nuanced and aren't going to give away their entire game plan. But the start to this round is just perfection, to be honest. Setting up both those flashes exactly for Froki in that door position made it so that there was no way he could find his kill.
Harvey making it look easy, walking into empty bomb sites. FaZe have yet another buy.
Toby, look man, Toby.
Rookie hoping no flash.
No matter ever ever.
And one full flash takes his shot. Brokey feels like he has to get involved. It's a bit of info there. Does take Alexi, but there's one more in middle. Brokey won't hang around. Keeping that AWP mobile, filling the gap on A. Nice aggressive push from FaZe on B. But Brokey, if he dies for nothing here, that might just be the round. Info's spot is not worth his life, and Ema's lurk comes in late in middle. It's just a beautiful T-side round right now for Na'Vi.
They're the ones
Nothing can go wrong.
They're creating every single timing. I mean, yeah, even knowing that they could just freely get into A main. Brokey obviously shoots the op earlier, so they're not worried about someone on the line.
不是我講以前嗰個咩踢嚟咯？哦，你咪過嚟卡蘭路嘅都當講嘢講。
Di, non c'erano, no?
I feel like they already know, you know.
Allora,
Both times they've done that, they found, well, I guess exactly.
Già non mannai, ecco.
Still, it's too late.
And speaking of a core right now for FaZe, I mean, Frozen and Twist still don't have.
Alexander solo dalla. Quello buono non è un di. No, Alan Morali.
Yeah.
It doesn't count, really.
Means to an end here for FaZe. Had a couple of rifle rounds still, and RV just no problem. Even if it is in clutches, they're winning all of them. Do not let your foot off the gas, especially not on T-side Anubis. Just those 3 rounds of the
Hurricane ဟိုရောက်သွားတာ Hurricane Falcon ရောက်သွားပြီထွက်သွားပြီကျင်းကွာအော်ကြီးနဲ့ဘယ်လိုထွက်ကြည့်တာတက်တယ်အကွက်တွေကတော့ဖေးတာတသိန်းလုံးသွားပြီ coach တွေရောရောက်လာတဲ့ stand နေရော IGA တွေရောမျှော်လင့်ချက်ကိုမရှိတော့ဘူးsecret ကကြောင်ပြောင်နေလို့ face သေးအားကိုးရမလားမှတ် face ကလည်းဒီဆောက်ကြိုးပဲငါများမနေသလား
Secret ပြိုင်ပွဲတော့ဝင်မပြိုင်တော့လား
secret ရှိရောရှိသေးလားဒီပါကွာ
I always want to know who's the guy telling
ကဲ Navi ကတော့ 2C မှာလို့ Atletico လေးရပဲတွင်းလိုက်ရင်မောင်းကပေါက်ပြီဗျအတင်းနဲ့ပြေးတာ
Pepanaria ထပ်ပြီးတော့အာယူ
ထိမှမထိတဲ့ဟာထိမှမထိတဲ့ဟာ
ဒီကတက်နေတယ်
Quick to the punch, Jacob. That's what I want to see. Wow, fearless play through the con smoke.
There's no flash.
Yeah, just sends it.
Raw dogged it. Love that.
And so FaZe 5v4. What could go wrong?
Yeah, could this be the hardest situation? Last time it was, you know, only versus an eco, but it's such a clean 5v4 to grab.
အဲ့ဒီ3လုံးကြီးကတော့များပါတယ်ကွာ
Is empty.
ဟာကိုရှန်လေ OG ကတတင်းလုံးဟိုအကြီးဖြုတ်သွား
Has to run around the world.
ဖိလစ်ပင်းကြီးဖြုတ်သွား
ဟုတ်တယ်ကိုက penalty ပေးရတာ penalty ပေးရတာပြီးအချက်
Maybe feeling gambly again.
Yeah, there's a ton of roaming going on. Last couple times they did this, they just weren't inside the sites. This time it looks like they're going to actually be freed up on rotations, but look, it's more of a lean towards A.
Frozen can buy time with the molly, but he needs to get it down cleanly. Jump is tagged by the orb. Can he put that molly in main to stop this split? Because Jacob's been found in con as well. Just Frozen here. That molly only buys a few seconds. Frozen's rotation.
Oh my goodness.
Not even necessary because this round is lost. Na'Vi in a 4v5. Storm into B yet again. And it's Bits double entry to put the 8th round on the board.
They're unimprovable right now. They're actually just playing amazing. Every losing position, they turn into a winning one. Their flashes are perfect. The timing on the bit push is everything. Goes the other way. Everyone from the A site could have pushed through, gone for a big flank on time. They had still 2 players in the site with E-box control. It's just so massive. Bit takes that as an opportunity just to go.
Just not missing a beat.
Yeah. And that is a bit of the problem with the roaming that's happening because they're coming in and out of choke points, and Na'Vi are moving a little slower, but with just the right amount of conviction.
Also, just feels so hard for FaZe to justify 3 players gambling on B bomb.
ဟုတ်တယ်ပနေကိုပေးဟုတ်တယ်
The whole map is quiet. You've never
ထိ
had
ပါ
a
မ
mid
ယ်အဲ့လောက်
bridge
ထိရမှာလဲ မှတ်မထိတာအနီးကပါပြန်ပြပေးလိုက်ရှုပ်
so
လို့
many gaps on the map that FaZe are paranoid of.
ငါကကျတင်း secret disband လိုက်ပြီ
Na'Vi come in.
I'm not going to call it a 13-0, are you?
We've said it now, so FaZe's first round is coming up.
I have a decent track record at this, but that would be bold. Damn.
It's not feeling good right now for FaZe.
I hate calling.
6လောက်လည်းမထိ
But actually, the joke, I mean, not the joke, but the fact when Twist was calling on Liquid, he was playing some of his best CS at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Now what?
now what? I don't know. That is the question. Oh yeah.
It only counts if he drops.
Okay. That's
မှန်
what
တော့ငါကိုနာတဲ့ final တက်ချင်မယ်ဒီဘက်မသိတော့မယ်အဲ့လိုပြောမှာဟိုအလဒီကိုတော့နည်းနည်းဟိုကောင်းအားရမယ်ကိုနာလည်းပါသွန်းတယ်ကော
I'm real scared for FaZe in mid because.
Oh
Na'Vi-
yeah.
Okay.
But he's backing up to B right now. Nothing in the water. Na'Vi full A
Look at
assault.
his side, man. There's never anyone in here.
There's nowhere to stand. Double molly down, smoke heaven, and they put a third in just to ensure this round.
8-0 တဲ့
Are they just going to force a 5v5 save right now? This is a predicament for FaZe. Maybe they want to look for a lurker, but they are simply out of position at the moment. Timer has started. Bomb is down. FaZe don't even have heaven control. That's Na'Vi's domain. Missed shot from Brokey. You won't get many more chances. Wonderful moves back to a strong position. That smoke does give leeway to FaZe. It looks like they want to go for this all in right now. Beautiful spray, and this round ends before it begins. No getting through that choke point. Brokey saves, and Na'Vi again 9 rounds straight here on FaZe's pick.
No, it's incredible. I mean, okay, Makaze is totally blind, so second kill.
What can you do?
Happy about that. But he had a teammate to trade that one out as well. The important part was the first
83
one.
minute ပါဖြစ်နေစောစောအားများနေရတယ်
On both sides of the site, it's just a lockdown.
It feels like FaZe can't get a read on what's going on, right? Like the round prior, they leave B for that exact move. Now Na'Vi throw it in.
This has just been, like, whatever happens from this point on, it's already been a masterclass of recovering the game, picking timings. Again, their flashes are right. And the only thing truly negative about FaZe, it feels like that they could clearly improve. It's just committing a bit more to when they're in sights or when they're suspicious. But there's almost never been a time where I don't think they've ever fought anybody on default in the site ever. On the other side of the map, sure. But almost every single time they're up in heaven. The one time they tried to phase the smoke, it was Twist and NetU.
Yep.
They wanted to push out of A main.
Ooh.
But outside of that,
Ooh.
like
Ooh,
no
Mali.
standard holds, no op in position.
Oh. ကဲအာယူဝဲပြီးရင်တော့အိတ်ကြမယ်ညီကိုတို့ရေ
The electrolytes are working for Na'Vi.
ဘာမှမဟုတ်တဲ့ဘောပွဲတွေပါထိုင်ကြည့်နေရတယ်ဟိုဟာကြီးက
Okay, again, another pick given us by Jacob. He's been the only guy delivering FaZe his early advantages. But it's
ဟုတ်တယ်ဟာ
been
ဟာပေးတာကြီးကွာ
They walk middle. They don't even announce with a flash. FaZe don't know for sure. It's uncertainty here for FaZe. Whether or not they want to continue pushing. There's a block ready here on camera. I don't think Na'Vi can call a bluff on a smoke in this position, but how confident are they? Makaze.
လက်ဒီကိုဝယ်ရမှာတုံးနေအများကြီးကွာ
This is interesting. What happens right now?
Oh, miss flash. Does actually catch Twist though, and now the smoke doesn't come down in time. Twist moves ahead of it. 5v3, and you said it was a 13-0, and so here's Na'Vi showing up with their first round all game. It's a bit of a bloodbath in middle. FaZe goes sending it. Did I speak too soon? Surely not. Take him out now.
Oh, okay.
Don't let him leave.
Who was that? They have an American on their team?
That's a new voice.
Excuse me? Was that Lake? Who was that?
I don't know.
I actually have no clue.
Guessing in.
ဟိုဘောကြီးကိုထဲအောင်မထဲတာကွာ
Doesn't sound German to me.
Oh, fans.
All right. a two-way round. Needed that here for FaZe. Just to feel something.
Yeah, and twist with a 2. All right.
Ooh.
One time too many with that push.
Yeah, they learned their lesson now.
那现在前面你 find 要玩的，把我们手骗来了。
Aggressive still. FaZe, okay, finally throwing themselves into the fight.
ဘာမှဆိုတော့မဖြစ်နေတော့ဘူး
ဘာမှဆိုတော့မဖြစ်နိုင်ကာဗာနန်တော့လောက်ပဲဖြစ်မယ်
do so much. Let's reload. The twist is dangerous, but he doesn't even get it in. Makazi climbs
အေးဘာမှတကယ်ကောင်းတဲ့တင်းနေပဲ
pressure
ရတယ်
B. Everywhere FaZe
ချက်
are
နေလီရ
right now.
Man.
Frozen holds on, keeping this even again. This has been back and forth all round.
ဘာလို့နာအာဆင်နယ်ကတကယ်ကောင်းတဲ့အသင်းမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့
Big time. This is, I mean, how are you supposed to keep track of this when you've got the whole rest?
provide တနေ့မှတ်မိလားချေစီလေဒုတိယနဲ့ချေစီတောက်လျှောက်လေလိမ့်ပဲနဲ့တက်လာပြီးမန်စီးတီကိုနိုင်သွားတယ်
As if the flank is holding the
ဝမ်း
flank.
ကြီးနဲ့
Makazi just missed it though.
ဟိုအဲ့တော့ final နောက်တော့တွေ့ရချေစီရောမန်စီးတီပရီးမီးယားလိဆိုတာတော့သူရဲ့ရတာဟုတ်ပါ
They're sure that there's another
ဟုတ်
person
တယ်
here.
မေဘိုင်ယန်တက်တယ်ဆိုတော့ဘိုင်ယန်ရတယ်ဘိုင်ယန်တကယ်ကောင်း
They would never go B.
ဒီကောင်လေးအသက်ကြီး try မယ်ကိုတီစီစေပါသူတို့ဆိုပဲကိုတရအောင်ပြေးသွားတယ်တွေ့ just say
Three CTs
ဘာလို့လဲ
Oh, and this is exactly what you're talking about. FaZe.
Insane.
သူကိုတရပြေးသွားတယ်မလားအဲ့ဒီကော
Here in round 11.
ဘိုင်ယန်နဲ့အတွင်းကိုရတရားပြေးသွားတယ်ဒီစီ
They'll think no way.
ဟုတ်လားဘာမိနစ်တွင်းကိုလေ
The whole site.
ဟုတ်တယ်ကွာသူတို့လိမှာပဲ173လုံးရှိတယ်
Gets that in the better, but maybe they just walk in for the entry.
အမှန်ကြီးမပါ
10
သေး
seconds on this clock. Bit catches them by surprise.
In an awkward spot if you want
ဘူး Harry Kane လည်းရတယ် Harry Kane လည်းတကယ်ကျိုးစား
An annoying smoke. They want to get in front of
ဟုတ်
that.
တယ်
That's
Harry
gonna
Kane
kill
ရတ
so
ယ်
much of the clock.
Harry Kane တော့ကြည့်လို့မရအောင်ဆိုတာ
Known as it's an M4 and an AK shooting.
Can't
ဟုတ်တယ်
exactly do
ဟို
much
စပါ
if spawning can
ဘော
flash them out, but
တေတို့ကောင်ကောင်းတယ်ကောင်းတယ် straight ရ
Still
တော့
goes in. They just got to charge. Frozen's easy kill and Bit follows
ဒီ
up.
တူလာတဲ့အသလက်တီကိုဘိုးသွင်းတာစောင့်နေတာဘရိုရေးတော့မှာ
As Navi swing him again, it feels
ဘိုး
like
ကြီးကလည်းပြတ်ထွက်
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ဟိုနံပါတ်9ကြီးအဲ့လောက်ကြီးမကောင်းဘူးတဲ့90တော်30
I
ကြီး
say that when we're casting because some people go, yeah, see, I knew every pro player was cheating. But yeah, that's
အဲ့လိုမျိုးရှိတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးနဲ့
the calling is absolutely perfect. And the fact is, they in that moment where they didn't go B
ဒါကြောင့်ဒီကောင်တော့ပြန်ကြတော့ပြီးတယ်
FaZe decided to leave the site.
အကုန်လုံးပျော်ရွှင်သွားမှာဟုတ်ကြတယ်
So Navi are completely in their heads.
Hey, you can't say FaZe aren't active. You can't say they're sitting in place and they're doing nothing. The problem might be that they're doing too much.
Just those two sections. This end part we just gotta make.
10-1 up.
အဲ့လုကမရတော့မဲတဲကြီးပြ
3-1လောက်ဖြစ်တယ်ဒီမှာစောက်သုံးကြတလုံးကလည်းတိုင်းသွားပြီငါဒီ
One trophy, and then a quarter-final loss, but to Vitality. Mario was saying on the desk, we can kind of write that one off. Navi looking to beat every other team in attendance here in Fort Worth. Looking to send a message to FaZe in this opening match. Shot for Brokey. Tuesday.
Friday's not guaranteed either.
Eastside has been the problem. Navi look to want to extend that. Bit catching the flank. Frozen does hold for one, but one is not enough as we're learning in this site. Another trade for Wonderful. Crucial kill to even up to a 2v1. Twist is here.
He surely wants to jump on this, but he sees the swap out to the AK.
Not meant to be. FaZe's map pick. This is a new phase, but they're giving us nothing to talk about.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
We've still got 2.5 more days of action. But speak of action, off climb into catwalk. Zywoo tries to get away with a slick move instead of fast.
ဆိုဒီဂိမ်းနေမဆော့တော့ဘူးလားဆော့မယ်
Contrast to the round prior where Wonderful was a lone top mid. You've already got Navi players up through connector trying to combine again with this Bit JL walkout. Flamesy's got a lot of pressure on him and he has not been performing. He has not recovered since that awkward ladder kill. And this A site goes down with nothing until the jungle players come out with 2.
ဟုတ်တယ်
This is email on a
ဟုတ်တယ်အက်တလက်တီကိုမက်ထရစ်တယောက်မှလည်းမပါလာဘူးဟျောင်းဟာယာရာသေးတယ် နောက်နဲ့ပြန်တွဲဟုတ်တယ်ပေါ့ပါပဲဟုတ်တယ်ရသေးတယ်ရသေးတယ်
To soften up the bomb site, Nico tries to go through, will stuff one up close. And Wonderful still yet to strike down his second victim. Tess looking for his impact.
မနေ့တေးဦးတွေကန်နေလို့အလက်ဒီကိုကြီး
Bomb is here on the ramp.
defense is for nothing to do.
Right there to stop it. His multi-kill with a quad kill. Kaze stays tucked in.
defense ဆော့တယ်ဆိုတာရှိသေးရလား
ရှိအောင်ဆက်
Will Makaze go unnoticed?
ဟွာပွဲကြီးကြီးလေ
ဟုတ်တယ် defense ဆော့တယ်ဆိုတော့ဘယ်လိုလို့ဘိုးသွင်းပြီးနိုင်တော့မှာ
မနေ့ကဟိုသိရင်မနေ့ကဟို PS နဲ့ပိုင်းနဲ့ highlight ပဲရှာပြီးကြည့်ကြည့်တယ်မှာ attacking nothing တွေ့ရချင်မှာဘလို့သွင်းလဲဆို
တပန်းဆော့ဘယ်လိုကိုတင်းနေလို့ကိုရှာတစ်ခါရလို့ရှိရင်တော့တလုံးလောက်သွင်းပြီးဖင်ပိတ်ကန်တာရှိတယ်တစ်ခါရလို့ရှိရင်ကြီးကြီးဖြစ်ပြီးတော့ penalty ရအောင်တွားပြီးတော့ penalty မနိုင်အောင်ကန်တာရှိတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့
မိုက်တာအဲ့ဒီကတော့ဆောင်းပူစီပါတယ်ကွာဘိုးသွင်းမနိုင်တဲ့ game ကိုခင်ခံဆော့တယ်ဆိုတာကြီးရတာမဖြစ်တဲ့
အဲ့ကိုရှာအဲ့ဒါနဲ့ champion ကြီးယူရတယ်လီပြတယောက်ရှိတယ်မိုဟင်းညိုလို့ခေါ်တယ်
Puts Wonderful to rest. Bit in the meantime, slipped the net. Inches ever closer. Catches them off guard and finishes Jane. Noda, you gotta deliver. With a huge health advantage, bits on the pistol.
best defense is the best attacking ဟုတ်လား
Despite the cost, and go up 3-0. Donk plays behind the pole. He's got Shiro to work with.
အဲ့ကောင်မလားကိုခွဲပြော
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ကော
Just like that, he gets back what Alexi worked so hard for. Inside the inside, the bomb gets cut off. Bomb control again. Alexi down to 9. Alexi thus far for this round, but remember.
အေးဘောဒီစင်းရောက်ပါ
ဟာအော်ဘလူးကြီးကောင်းတိုက်တာလေ
တဟိုကောင်ကြီးထဲတယ်အဲ့ဟိုကောင်ကြီးထဲတယ်လုံမန်းကြီးကဟိုကောင်ကြီးဆိုကောင်းတိုက်လို့ရလာပဲဒီကောင်ရက်ပူ အဲ့နီးပြတော့ဒီဘက်တရေကတည်းကအိုင်ကွင်းမှာ defense တော့မှာအဲ့ရသူ့ကွင်းဆိုသူကတိုက်ရတော့မှာအဲ့ကြမှာကောင်းလာနဲ့ဆုပ်နေချောင်းနေတယ်မသိဘူး
Overpass in the major final because FaZe are happy to just have one round. This ain't vitality though. Not showing up.
Not laughing either.
No.
Yeah.
ပြရတယ်နေဟာလုံးမလား
For FaZe.
ကောင်း
Maybe they will be.
အဲ့လိုက်ကွာရှောက်လို့ချုပ်တယ်
Because I guess at the very least expectations that are too high. That's all.
Yeah, but this low.
Hey, they're only a top 50 team.
That's true.
ဝင်ရမယ်ဆိုအများကြီးပဲကွာ
You can't go lower than that somehow.
ဝင်ဝဲလှတော့
ရှူတော့တာကတော့ဂိုးပြီးဘလိုဖိုင်းရရင်ဂိုးတော့မှဖမ်းတာစောက်တလွဲမမိဘူးလက်ကိုကြည့်အောင်
ဟုတ်တယ်
ပြီးတာဘူးမမိဘူးတော့တော့ရေရှင်ရင်တော့ကြာ
Perfect time. How did he get 3? Netu triples up, and Jacob as well, looking to make this his 5th round. It's Wonderful 1v4. Bomb here, but FaZe aren't going to give him the
ပြန်လာပြီ
satisfaction.
ပြန်လာပြီထိုင်းနေ
Who is that? Is that Netu shouting?
I don't know,
Catch it on
man.
cam. There's a deep voice in there.
Yeah, there's a
အားမပြန်လာ
It is.
massive. He
Oh,
deserved
he
it.
killed the door player first. Whoa!
Damn. Well done. Yeah, that's the reaction you want.
He was down everything in those 2-minute breaks.
Yeah. He's like, I am the best coach ever.
100% T-side pistol round win rate for FaZe with this roster.
But we can't talk past this round. This is the kind of game where Na'Vi winning every situation, whether it was good or bad. And yeah, you know that we've got to keep FaZe on notice for now.
They force up bits on USP armor.
Respect, man. No, he's been an assassin today.
Just gonna shoot him in the back of the
Yeah,
head.
that's actually a weird buy.
Yeah, he's got 500 bucks as well. Bro forgot the 5.7.
Wants to be different so bad. AT, a smoke, and USP armor.
It's like a troll buy.
That's you can only make that buy when you're actually insane. You're winning every round.
ညီမအောင်မင်းရှင်းတာမဟုတ်ပါဘူးဒေါ်စုကိုမင်းရှင်းတာပါ
Unfortunately for Makaze, is a bit too early, but FaZe weren't looking his way. He still gets damage off. He's
ကြည့်ရကြည့်ရမယ်
chase him here. It's gonna get dangerous.
အဲ့ဒါဒီကောင်เนี่ย HBO ကဖြစ်နေတာကွာ Netflix ကမဟုတ်ပဲအဲ့ဒါကူကတော်တော်ကြည့်နေရှာကြည့်ရ
Entry, Ema catches him by surprise, but bomb's coming in, so they're committed here. Ema could go crazy mode. 1v3 on this side, no support, bit behind a smoke, and Ema here it is. Here's why we see the USP armor. No, that's why we don't.
ဒီပြရမကန်တော့ဘူး
Right, they land on their feet. Did a great job trading through that, and Twist is ready to get right into the calls. Let's see what this D side has to offer. And you know, you bring in a new map into the pool, I can only assume you're putting a good amount of work into CT side, but with time constraints, I'm probably going to be like, how do we get a T side together to look really competent? That's just got more moving pieces.
Spread default here for FaZe, keeping it simple. And these rifles search on the B site, even getting overwhelmed. How's Makazi here?
Eagle.
They could find the bomb with a well-placed eagle, but they don't want to commit to this. Oh dear, that's too
out of there so bad.
Saved by Jacob. Frozen warming into the game, and he's going to take Bit with him. So recovering his score and recovering the AK that he just dropped.
Yeah, for me, like, we're in the dignified rounds territory. You get to 8 just to make sure that it's not a stomp.
I think
And then you
what
start
Smith,
thinking,
you go
okay,
there,
we
man.
can actually win this game.
You know nothing there.
Saving face.
So they will put everything out of crazy. Hold on.
ဒါတော့ဝေးဒီပြတာပဲဖတ်တယ်
And we are back. A hand going on here. A straight draw for Richard. Ian in the lead with threes. Makes a bet of 900,000.
Lại lòng lợn lại.
Richard lets it go. And as we are back out of that break, three-handed, we have a new commentator in the booth. My good friend.
Qua đi qua
Tony
để sợ
Dots. Tony, how you
nó
doing?
khá mà phải con dài bị phá mà mua để quý hay được.
Joining Daryl
Ui,
Fisher.
제가 나를 소원의 웹사이트만 써.
Tony, how's it going today?
나를 소원의 웹사이트만 써. 이 웹사이트 여러분들.
Excellent. Good to hear from you. Heard you were playing a meetup game over in the poker room.
Online vậy đấy.
Bắt đầu lâu rồi. Bắt đầu lâu rồi.
Lâu rồi tao đây.
Buying today.
Cháy là buying.
The black small man love you.
Did he?
That's
good for Vince. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, Richard clearly being rooted for by a lot of people from a lot of different contingents here. Sports fans probably tuning in who don't even necessarily watch poker just to see what Richard's up to here, and Richard's up to good things.
Máu một quê về đủ rồi.
Provare Tigo by Real. 1-8 là.
Ian with queen 10, open ender.
1-8
2
là.
million. Yeah, Mike's been playing really good so far, making great decisions, really not getting too out of line, just being smart. One big fold with the ace-3 of diamonds, which you can't really fault him for. Otherwise, mostly been on the right side of things.
၄ပွဲမှာ3ပွဲက 1.4 1.5
ဟာဟောင် तू ကနှစ်ပွဲသာတစ်ခါလဲလောင်းလာတယ်နဲ့
2 pair for Michael.
အဲနာစားတစ်ခုပဲ1.8နဲ့6စားကျော်
ညပွဲပြီးသွားတာကိုဒီမှာမရှုံးအောင်ဆိုတော့နှစ်ပွဲသာတစ်ခါလဲလောင်းလာတယ်နဲ့
And he checks it.
What the fuck ဟုတ်တယ်4ရက်နေ့ဘာကြီးပါဖြစ်သွားဟမ်
ဘာဆိုဖုန်းလာလို့ဘာဖြစ်တယ်
နော်အဲနာစားပွဲကအနိုင်ထည့်တာလို့စားများတာလို့ကျန်တာတွေကကျန်တဲ့3ပွဲ180ပဲငါယူတာ
မရှုံးအောင်ဘူး bro fire
Based on what we've seen so far, I kind of expect him to raise.
နောက်တစ်ကြောပါထည့်တာတစ်ခါထည့်တော့တာတင်နေ
Oh, he does call nice. Happy to see that. I think by now he knows.
ဟိုမှာဖုန်းနဲ့ဖြစ်နေတော့ပုံမှန်ဆိုရှုံးသွားတာမှာဒီပွဲပြီးသွားဟုတ်တယ်မလား
At the beginning as well.
ဟိုကမရှုံးသေးဘူးနောက်ဟာကထည့်တော့မှာတင်နေ
Would have been awkward if
Oh,
we
maybe
did
though.
million, but instead this is disastrous. As Ian gets
Show
there on the river and gonna be really tough.
W1 ယူတာမဟုတ်လား
Really?
Yeah, Ian
W1 ကိုရှုံးသွားလိမ့်
making
မယ်ပေါ့
another
PPP game
snap
လို့
shove with more or less the nuts, just as he did earlier with the Jack 6. Don't know if Mike is aware of that timing necessarily, but if he is, it could be a little bit of a tell that Ian does this to purposely exhibit weakness.
He does make the call.
Oh, and he did call and not.
And that's going to be the end of the day for Michael Amato, our third place finisher.
Yeah, Mike played really great. I think overall he had a great run here.
Let's do it, sir. Let's do it. Michael Amato taking home 320,000, and now we are heads up between Richard Seymour and Ian Cohen playing for the title and 656,000.
On a fucking river. Man.
Dude, you know you're a crusher.
Nothing you can do about that. Well, let me ask you.
မျောလင်းချက်မပေးနဲ့ကွာရှုံးမယ်ဆိုလည်းရှုံးလိုက်ဟုတ်လား
Seymour does go on to win this final table. Where does it rank in the all-time two-sport accomplishments, right? Like, it's maybe not like Bo Jackson, but it's better. He exceeded on a higher level than Michael Jordan did in his second sport.
I don't know about that. I mean, he still was in the
Jordan got to the minors and he was fine. That's very respectable, but he didn't win titles at a very high level.
Okay, yeah, guys. เป็นไหมเนี่ยกว่าပြောဖို့မကောင်းတော့
back
ဘယ်ရိုက်တာကြီးကြည့်ရင်လို့ဆိုပါဆိုမင်းတို့ကလာနာနေတမျိုးပါလား
ဟုတ်လိုက်ပါအေးပါလေ
ခုနကပါ
ခုနက
ဟ ကဲအိပ်ပါပြီအားလုံးပဲ good night ပါဆိုတော့ညကြမှာပြန်တွေ့ကြပါမယ် see you guys bye bye အားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်လာကြည့်ပေးကြတဲ့အတွက်နောက်နေ့များမှာဆက်လက်ပြီးတော့တွေ့ကြပါမယ် bye bye guys ပြန်မအောင်မယ်ပြန်အောင်မယ်